She's here. It's time to do another unboxing video about this product right here, MonsterBass. So let me tell you why I ended up buying a MonsterBass box for the month of February. I have tried Mystery Tackle Box. I have tried Lucky Tackle Box. They weren't bad, they were good. But I've been hearing a lot about MonsterBass this last few months. And I decided, you know what, let's give MonsterBass a try. So they actually claim that they hand select the lures for each region that you live in of the United States. So they have a pro staff that they use to where they suggest baits for the area that you live in for that time of the year. So every box is actually supposed to help you catch your personal best bass. Jason Christie actually hand selected the baits for this month's MonsterBass box right here. Without further ado, let's open it up. Let me scooch a little closer here. So when you open her up, she is packaged pretty nicely in here. You get a little sticker that's right there that says MonsterBass. This is where you get the information about each product and stuff that's in the box. So obviously it is the Jason Christie Takeover. So I'll randomly select a bait out of the box and then we'll just start talking about it. So the first bait I ended up picking was this Smithwick Rogue right here. It's in a chrome color. Now it says it dives to 0 to 2 foot. The floating Rattlin' Rogue is the jerkbait that brought the technique to the mainstream in many parts of the country. This one has a Bassmaster victory under its belt. So apparently there was a Bassmaster in a Bassmaster Classic, and this was the bait that that person ended up using to win the Classic. So that is the Smithwick Floating Rogue Jerkbait in a chrome shad style color, which is actually a really good color for the South. Going on to the next bait, I'll randomly pick out. Man, this is a good bait right here. This is a really good bait. Hendon Spook Jr. So this bait is phenomenal. I love this bait so much. Like, this is one of my favorite top water baits, is a walk the style dog bait, especially this time of year. And then the color that this came in was the color called Bone, I'm guessing is what it looks like. And I'm correct. It is the bone color. So great bait for this time of the year. Again, we're starting to warm up, so I think the baits so far are spot on. Let's go to the next one. So this bait right here, it's Cotton Cordell. So the Cotton Cordell Big O Square Bill Crankbait is the first advance in the Big O since Cotton Cordell transformed Fred Young's wooden carving into plastic in 1973. Now equipped with a tougher lip, they still retain the original fish catching action, buoyant body, and cover deflecting ability as the original. So it is a square bill, and it again is in like a white shad color, which again is a really good color, especially around this time of the year. Depending on water clarity, obviously, you want a little bit clear water using your whites. We're 3 out of 3. So far, I'm pretty impressed with this box so far. Everything looks like it is, obviously, it's Booyah, Hendon, Cotton Cordell, Smithwick, all great companies so far. So let's keep going and find out what's next. Ah, dude, you gotta love a spinnerbait. So this spinnerbait is a 3/8 ounce Booyah spinnerbait. So you get a willow leaf blade and a Colorado blade. One is gold and then the other one is silver. A spinnerbait this time of year in the South, a great bait so far. So far we're doing pretty good. Next bait I'm gonna pick up is the Christie Craw in awesome color, black and blue. Man, I love black and blue so much. That's what it looks like right there. And they make great jig trailers too, but also one of my favorite ways to rig this is obviously a Texas rig. Next, everybody knows this bait, the Yum Dinger. Everybody knows this bait. Come on, like you cannot fish anywhere in the South and say that you don't use any type of stick bait, especially a Yum Dinger. So the good thing about the dingers are they are a lot cheaper than the Gary Yamamoto Cinco baits. Growing up, this is what I was throwing. But for price point wise, this thing is way cheaper. This pack at Dick's Sporting Goods or at Walmart is like $2.99, $3.99, somewhere around there, and you get a 10-pack, and they're really cheap. But the color that this Yum Dinger comes in is green pumpkin. If I can, I am struggling to get this freaking little thing open here. Pack of Gary Yamamoto Cinco's are $8.99 now, which is ridiculous for. I think it's ridiculous, but they still catch fish. They do catch fish. So for tournaments and stuff, that's when I'm going to throw the Cinco's but if I'm just out having fun or just practicing or something like that, I'm going to be using the dingers because they still catch fish. So the Yum Dinger was designed to be fished in any variety of ways. Texas rig, wacky style on a Carolina rig, even pitched into heavy cover. This soft plastic bait presents a very suitable lifelike action that even highly pressured fish can't resist. I can't tell you how many fish I ended up catching on a Yum Dinger. I've caught a ton of fish on them. So now, and you get some hooks. So you get some 3/0 hooks right here. You get a 3-pack, which comes in red. A lot of people believe in the red color. To me, it really doesn't matter. I've caught fish on regular hook and red hooks before too, so it's just preference with this. But always use a 3/0 hook when you're going to be fishing some type of dinger. Last but not least, the Booyah Hard Knocker. Amazing bait. I love fishing a lipless. When I'm fishing a lipless crankbait, I'm either using a 1/4 or a 1/2 ounce. I pulled you off my tripod. Let's actually look at this box and see what it looks like in here and just kind of appreciate how well this box is designed. I think there's a lot of good stuff on this box that you should see. Our customer service team is here to help you with any questions. And then it's got their support stuff on there. Over here, you got like learn from the pros. This thing literally goes into like a breakdown of everything that's on this thing right here. Talks about the time of the year for the spring. So you got pre-spawn, spawn, and post-spawn, and it kind of tells you what baits to throw. And then it also shows you the water temperature for that time of the year too. So obviously we're in the spring right now, so we're getting ready to go into the 50 to 78 degree area on here. And it really kind of breaks down bass feed heavily during the phase. Crawfish are highly sought after. So that's why your reds and stuff are great during the pre-spawn. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. Again, this was just me unboxing the baits. We're actually gonna go fish them and try to catch a fish on each bait, obviously just like the mystery tackle box slam, but now with MonsterBass. We're gonna try MonsterBass out for a couple more months, see how we like it, see if we catch more fish, see if we can catch our big personal best bass for this year. So I've never caught a huge, I'm talking like a 7, 8, 9 pounder on this channel. So hopefully we can get a big boy this year. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I appreciate you. Yabba out.